Hi everyone, welcome to the third section of this video. In the previous sections we've looked at the Linux boot process, we've looked at what systemd is, and we've also looked at what sysvinit is. We've looked at their run levels and run target. Alright, so in this video we're going to look at how systemd works. Okay, so systemd uses what is called unit files for its management, and these unit files can be found in two directories. Alright, one which is the user lib systemd system directory. Alright, this directory contains the systemd's default unit files. Alright, and the second directory is the etc. Alright, the etc systemd system directory, and this directory is the directory the administrators can define their unit files. We've talked about this I think in the previous chapter when we looked at managing processes in Linux. Alright, and to verify the run levels for systemd system, you use the command ls-al. Alright, so we're talking about run target for systemd. Just as we said, I can just do this. Sorry, there should be system here. Okay, so you can see here the main 6 run targets that we have. You can see the power of the target, the rescue.target, the multi-user.target, just as we've mentioned. Alright, you can also see targets like the sleep.target. You can also see the slices.target. So does this mean that a systemd system can be running on more than one target? The answer is a big yes. But other targets are dependencies of the main target. Alright, in the Linux boot process step 12 in the previous videos, the default run target, just as we said that the default run target starts along with its dependencies, which of course may include other targets as its dependencies. Alright, so let's look at the default target this system is running on. Okay, we'll also look at the dependencies as well. So to get the default run target, use the command systemctl. That's the utility we're going to be using, and we use systemctl get default. Alright, so this will show you the default run target that your system is running on. Alright, and you can see that this system is running on the graphical.target. And to look at the dependencies, that is other targets that is associated with this target, use the command cat user lib systemd system, then graphical.target. Okay, so you can see that the graphical.target requires the multi-user.target. Okay, it also wants the you can see other dependencies as the display manager.service and the rescue. Yeah, the conflict equals rescue.service, which is also rescue.target. Okay, if you look at this rescue.target, alright, you see that there are other targets which are dependencies that is also associated with this target. Alright, so you can see that the graphical.target requires multi-user.target as well as its conflict with rescue.target. Okay, so let me just quickly show you for multi-user.target. So you can see other dependencies that are associated with that too as well. Alright, so you can see that the multi-user.target would require the rescue.target as well, and would also require we have the basic.target. Okay, so this tells you that systemd runs on a major target, all right, and other targets that are dependencies of the major target. To view the current run level or run target of a Linux system, you use the command run level. All right, so you can see that this is running on run level 5 or run target 5, and this n means the previous run level before this. Okay, so that means you're running on the graphical.target, which is number 5. Okay, and also to change the run level of a Linux system, you can use the command. For example, if I want to change this run level to run level 3, I can use the command init3. Okay, so you give it some time, so you let it change. It's going to take a while, all right, and then you can also use the command run level to see the current run level or run target, as the case may be. So you can see now that you're currently running on run target 3. Like I said, this is always the previous run target, while this is the new run target. All right, and you should also know that this settings is not persistent, so it's not going to work across reboots. To make this settings persistent, you need to use the command systemctl set default, all right, then the run target or the run level. So for example, I want to go back to the graphical.target, so I can use the command graphical.target. okay, so this will make the settings persistent. So let me just go back to the run level 5, which I was running before, and let me confirm this. Oops, this should be run level. Okay, so you can see now that I'm back to run level 5. So in the next video, we're going to look at the bootloader and continue with the Linux boot process. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.